Why not? With the assistant coach, Brent Anderson, who joins us live from practice right now. Coach, welcome to BYU Sports Nation in the middle of practice.
Thanks for having me. Got me out of the heat. I'm in some shade right now, so appreciate the call.
Yeah, you're welcome. Blue White Scrimmage tomorrow. We're looking forward to it. Our first real look at a team that's coming off of a season that rewrote the history books at BYU. And you start as the #3 team in the country. What are your expectations just from your players in the Blue White Scrimmage tomorrow night?
Well, tomorrow night, it's going to be awesome because we've been working hard. And then last night we had a little bit of a scrimmage as well. And it was really good. Fast-paced, high energy. Scored some brilliant goals. In fact, I think we had a hat trick within 8 minutes.
Wow.
Rachel was going off last night. So Rachel McCarthy's starting up top and playing up top, and she was on fire last night. So tomorrow night we're hoping to put on a good show. Hopefully the legs are there, and obviously the girls will be excited to be on Southfield with the lights on and the fans out there and some music playing. They'll have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought up Rachel McCarthy, too.
Rachel McCarthy probably slots into that Cam Tucker spot, right? And then Jamie Shepard moves into the Michaela Coulihan spot. So the question is, who moves into Jamie's spot as that holding mid at this point, the 6th?
So Liv Wade, I mean, that's where Liv played as a freshman. She played that holding center mid. And then with Jamie in that spot last year, her coming back from her mission, we found a spot for Liv. And she played in the midfield still, but it was more on the wing. She was very effective there, but obviously she can slide back into that 6 slot and hold down that that spot and protect the back line from attacking teams. And so we're looking for her to step up and play big in that spot this year.
Brent Anderson is with us on BYU Sports Nation, assistant coach for BYU women's soccer. Coach, I should say associate head coach. Coach, who do you expect to take a major step forward this year? Because there are now opportunities after losing some significant pieces. So which players do you think are going to take that major next step?
Well, it was interesting. We had a really good spring season. We tested ourselves, played 10 different matches against some high caliber opponents, and we scored a lot of goals. We really did score some great goals. So obviously we've talked about Rach stepping up there. Bella Folino, proven goal scorer. She's been doing very well so far this preseason, had some great goals in the spring. Ruby Laddick, who redshirted last year. The girl is a powerhouse. She can turn on any defender and get a shot off. So expect to see some great goals from her as well. So then we have some true freshmen coming in that are pretty exciting to watch. You've got like Allie Fryer. I think she was our leading scorer in the spring. I can't recall exactly how many goals she scored, but I think it was 7 or 8 goals this spring. So
wow.
Look for her playing in the attacking center mid role sometimes, on the left or the right of the diamond, or maybe even up top.
Talk to us about the goalkeeping situation. I know you guys had a keeper go on a mission recently, so you're down to 2 with Savannah Mason and Tegan Sill.
Yes. So it definitely unique situation just to have 2 goalkeepers. Haven announced that she was going on a mission late in the spring season, kind of late for us to try to recruit somebody, but we already have now 3 goalkeepers on missions, including Haven. So it would be hard to bring somebody in, and so that when they get back, we would have 6 goalkeepers, and that just creates kind of a bottleneck and limits training time and development time. So we decided to just go with the 2 goalkeepers this year. We'll bring in some male practice players to help fill in so that our keepers don't get overused in practice, and we'll try to protect them and keep them healthy. But very capable, Savannah and Tegan. Savannah has been here for a little while and definitely stepped up. We feel very comfortable with her in goal. The team respects her and trusts her back there. And then Tegan, as a freshman, she got to play the spring season with us, got some valuable minutes and exposure there. Very good shot blocker and is developing very well. So we feel very comfortable with where we're at with our goalkeepers.
Talk to us about this as well, because you have 8 incoming freshmen. I believe 7 of them enrolled early. You didn't ask them to do this. They just did it. So then they were able to get in all those spring games where you guys go 9-0-1. What kind of experience do you walk into the season with versus a normal year where you didn't have them enroll in January?
Well, it's definitely a different preseason camp. With 7 of those girls being here, they learned the system, they learned the set pieces, they understand the expectations. And so now our preseason camp is more of a review and refine instead of teaching and learning. Obviously, we're learning new things every day as we play, learning things about each other as we play. But it's been great because we've been able to cover a lot of ground. And again, those freshmen, the rest of the team, they've worked so hard during the summer. The level of fitness and their strength, their speed of play right now is really incredible.
How do you appropriately handle a number 3 preseason ranking from the national pollsters? I know you had an incredible season last year, but as we've well pointed out, you lost those significant pieces, but the respect is still there. So how do you handle that the right way?
I haven't heard of that ranking. I didn't know anything about it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, obviously that we appreciate the respect. I think they probably saw some of our spring games or some of the scores from the spring and understand that we did lose some significant pieces, but we also reloaded. And so we appreciate that respect. But really, the ranking doesn't matter to us. It's the same thing. Whether we're ranked 300 or 3, we come out, we step on the pitch, we work, and we're just looking to get better every day. So ranking's great, thank you, but we're just going to do what we do.
Time to get back to work. Coach Brent Anderson of BYU Women's Soccer on BYU Sports Nation. Thanks for the time during practice, Coach.
Thanks, Brent.
Appreciate it. Thanks again, gentlemen.
Blue and White